Maybe my friend over here supposedly. Yeah. You're taking a piss. You must destroy the dragon. I don't know how to destroy the dragon, mate. I don't know how to destroy the dragon. If I knew how to destroy the dragon, yeah, I'd have fucking destroyed it by now, wouldn't I? Fucking wank. History. My brother Gorm used the power of the 13 runestones to summon forth the demon lord Scorn. Scorn was too powerful for my brother to control and broke free from his magical bonds. Scorn tossed Gorm out of my tower to parts unknown. With his freedom, Scorn summoned an army of evil and used my tower to send his minions to each of the Gauntlet realms. Finally, he scattered the 13 runestones of power across the known realms, hoping they would never be gathered and used against him. Scorn has transformed the sacred cathedral behind this magical window into a citadel for his defense. To enter there, you must recover the 4 magical shards of glass that are guarded by each of Scorn's servants. When the window is repaired, simply enter the circle of light and you will be taken to the cathedral. Scorn has sealed my gateways with his evil magic and trapped my powers inside of magical obelisks hidden in each world. Free my power from these obelisks so that I can open the other worlds to you. With my last spell, I think we know that bit. Enemy hint. Retrieve the shard by beating the dragon. How do you beat the dragon? That sounds almost like a euphemism. Don't mind me, I'm just beating the dragon. What are you doing up there? I'm beating the dragon! What do you think it sounds like I'm doing? Fool. Anyway, I suppose maybe I should have picked up the fire shield. It's a dragon, arguably it does fire damage, but then again, a stomp. I think a stomp should always be non-elemental damage. So fire shield maybe not useful, but then again, am I taking it too literal that it is a fire shield and therefore it is a shield against fire? I am unclear on that fact. And I realised whilst reading that bit out loud that it feels like there's got to be something I'm supposed to do about that stomp, but they're just. The slight issue is there isn't. There's nothing I can do against the stomp. So I'm just. This is kind of okay. Let's just try and get lucky mode now. If he keeps doing the fire breath, I can potentially get him. Especially no, I can't. But there's not even like, okay, get to the safe spot, because there doesn't seem to be a safe spot. I realise I'm clearly, obviously missing a point. That could have been avoided. And I'm willing to accept the fact that I'm clearly missing a point here somewhere. But without it sort of lending me a clue at all, I still say those wings should definitely have been fine, but they weren't, and that kind of confuses me, because you'd think it sort of feels like it should be a ground shockwave. So those wings, I swear those wings should work, but they don't, and it annoys me. It annoys me when a theory I think is so right and turns out to be wrong. That genuinely does start annoying me, because it's like, no, you did it wrong. Whoever the fuck you are, you did this all wrong, you bastards. And you've even done it wrong that I can't access the health because his foot is on the health bar. What penises? Okay, unfortunately I'm getting unlucky because he just keeps doing this stomp. I'm not sure if activating that potion did anything for me there, but it would be nice to think it did. I seem to potentially have recharged health somewhere. No, that didn't exactly help. This is sort of Yeah, no, unfortunately, there we go, done. Well, that's kind of... It's kind of shit, really. The game's just sort of taken a downward depressing turn, suddenly. Because it's just like, here's a boss. You can't do the boss. Screw you. Now fuck off. And we're stuck on loading again. Well, I fucking don't really know what to do next. Because I kind of want to sort of... I want to be able to go out on a sort of... Yay! Not a... Well, I lost several times, repeatedly. Beginning to not like the game anymore. Quite enjoyed it when I could do it. Now, not so much. Not so much. I may have just lost 2 levels. Or at the very least, I seem to have lost 200 points worth of health. Which seems a little unreasonable. I'll buy the shield. And fuck it. I'm going to buy a Phoenix. Okay, Phoenix apparently not quite what I thought it might be. Owing to the fact that it does have a timer. Okay. I'll buy an electric shield as well. Fuck it. Buy all the shields in the world and hope, beyond hope, that somehow, some way, shields and Phoenix get me through this level. Unfortunately, it's going to be trial and error for the fact that I don't know what a Phoenix does and I don't know what a shield does. Oh well. I really want to beat this dragon. Really would make me happy to beat a dragon. Doesn't it always? Oh, hang on. Yes. I had to. It's the only way to cheer myself up after being decked in by a fucking dragon move that's undodgeable and unavoidable. So there must be some way, because otherwise they have pretty much just... Nope, apparently I still fell over. Nope, so the fire shield, we can confirm, does not work. That's the Phoenix. So I wonder if the Phoenix does anything productive. Nope, Phoenix does nothing. Nope, in fact, because he's spamming... Unless maybe, do I just have to be closer to him? Do I just have to make sure I... No, because even being close... In fact, he's just going to beat me down quicker than ever before now, it would seem, isn't it? I suppose he'll actually, I'll tell you what, turn off the fire shield, turn off the electric shield and turn on the fire shield. No, that doesn't make a difference, apparently. Yeah, I think this is going to be ending in a loss, isn't it? Because there's not... How do you dodge the undodgeable? You can't. And I don't know. All of the buttons I've pushed. I've pushed all of the buttons. Unless there's some kind of dodge. No, there's really... Comments explaining how the fuck you get past this dragon, please. Because I can't see it. I've tried shields. I've tried levitation. I've tried all the buttons as far as I can tell. I don't think there's any buttons left that I haven't pushed, but maybe I'm missing an entire control. Maybe it's 2 buttons together. I haven't considered pushing 2 buttons together. But I don't know. Turbo and potion, that doesn't strike me as a good combo for a block. No, that's turbo and powers, doesn't do anything. That's turbo and attack, of course, does something. That's potions inactive, potions. That's all the rear buttons are select. Holding that just does that. Holding turbo without moving does nothing. Holding potions would just activate a potion. Holding select. No. I'm even trying the joystick that doesn't exist on both joysticks. do nothing. No, I'm out. I'm genuinely out of ideas because there is nothing. There's nothing left. There really is. This is really annoying because there is nothing left for me to be able to try. I can't quite see what the Phoenix would do. Even, I mean, it certainly didn't block the attack I needed blocking, which means I don't know. Maybe I'm going to try turboing through the shockwave. Doesn't make sense, but then again, everything that has actually made sense hasn't worked. So, hey, maybe when all is... I can't remember the exact quote, but it's something to do with if you've eliminated the possible, anything left, even if it's improbable, has to be the solution. Something along those lines, isn't it? It's the Sherlock Holmes quote. The sort of classic, awesome Sherlock Holmes quote. So let's fire up the fire shield and just pepper into him. And no, that was definitely, I was definitely turboing through that way, and so that's okay. Apparently, he can shockwave without even raising his feet. Skull assault. Face my skull assault. Eat it down. Again. The issue is it's going to come down to a case of can I do enough damage before the shockwaves eventually kill me? And the slight issue I have is... What? Sorry, where's my health gone? I must have missed an attack. Because I went from something like 1,000 to 50 in a second. Well, I think I'm done. I don't have any ideas left. I've tried all buttons, I've tried all items that seem sensible. Maybe one of the amulets. Maybe I'm wrong about what the amulet does. I don't know. But I think, yeah, I'm going to be ending on a downer because I'm done. Finished with that one because that dragon doesn't make sense because he can just spam that shockwave attack that, as far as I can tell, even that tiny area in the corner seemed to get hit by the shockwave. So there's no, okay, I'll go here, there's the shockwave, run to that area. There didn't seem to be anything like that, unless maybe the flames? Would flames block a shockwave? So I need to be behind one of the flame spewing things? But then again, should it be? I don't know, I suppose maybe it's blatantly obvious. And you never know, maybe there'll be an annotation that says, this is how you do it. Possibly because I'll look it up. But hey, if there is no annotation, even if there is, fuck it, you can always specify in the comments, how the fuck do you stop that boss's attack? Or is it just go back through the levels, grind until you are so overpowered that it doesn't matter the fact that it's got an undodgeable shockwave? That cannot be how they decided it had to be done though. So there must be a way of blocking that shockwave. I just have no clue what it is. So there's only one thing left to say in a slightly disappointed manner. And now for something Fade related!